This is an adult doll collecting video for adult doll collectors. Welcome to my channel. False advertisement warning. This video is not going to be about Rainbow High, LOL OMG, or any of these gorgeous girls. I just wanted to add a little color. This is how I store my Monster High and Ever After High sized dolls. I used to have them in a larger flat container, but I was piling too many rows of them on top of each other and their faces were getting deformed. So I was like, I needed to find a new way of storing my dolls because I'm not one of those collectors who has a lot of their dolls on display. Unfortunately, we're not going to go through all of these dolls in this video because my phone memory probably won't let me. If you know, you know. Let's start out with this glamorous girl. This is like the Alice in Wonderland one, right? They really made dolls really amazingly years and years ago. She has got these gorgeous shoes, and I really miss seeing these dolls, so I'm probably going to have a few of these on display. She's got this really bad wax head, and you know what I have to say is, why couldn't Mattel ever get this right? Why did so many years and so many doll lines have to go by with them not knowing what the heck they're doing with unstable wax-based glue to keep the hair inside the head, I just really, it's unacceptable because, you know, these dolls were not cheap and they had to have known, they had to have seen the complaints. Okay, so this is part of the reason why I had to get them out of being under several layers of each other because their bangs got messed up. But I feel like her bangs only got messed up because they're so heavily laden with glue. Let's look at these details. I love these little cupcake details. And whatever this is supposed to be, this white thing. I'm feeling like this is a really sloppy review, but I'm kind of just, it's not even just a review, it's sort of like I'm marveling at these dolls and seeing them in a new way. I love their hands. And all of these sort of details. These were like the later releases, or later waves. So their clothing obviously was made with this type of fabric that doesn't need to be hemmed, just like laser cut. But with the tights, I'm so happy. I love the tights and I love these shoes. Check these shoes out. They are literally delicious. And this little blue shrug she has is so darling. These earrings are little, what are they, cupcakes? Like, I wish they would put this amount of detail into the dolls nowadays. Next up, we have this beautiful Goth Maiden. Guys, you know, if you know these character names, please jump in. I was never into caring about the character names. Rather, visually, I was very intrigued and interested in the dolls. She's got this tattoo on her leg. These wonderful black boots. This beautiful black jewelry and body draping, body armor. This almost looks like this could be worn as a harness or something. That's pretty cool. And that beautiful necklace, I love it. Totally into music with her headphones. And that beautiful dark lip. I love her hair, and thank goodness she doesn't have the wax hair problem. I know it had something to do with where they're manufactured, right? So she was manufactured in, is it going to tell us? I have to see that. It's not so bright in here. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's probably on their backs or something. Part of this girl's, oh my God, part of this girl's sweater was coming apart here, apparently. Another thing that I wasn't a fan of doing is really brushing their hair because that separates the nice natural locks that their hair forms, and I don't like that. Another complaint I have about her, I mean, it's not the doll, but it's like Mattel, like her face is a little sticky. It has to do with that wax that's in her hair because it feels like the same kind of stickiness that her hair is. Really, really annoying, especially after all these years. Like, when were these released? God, if I could stop burping, that would be great. And what I don't get is, like, since I don't play with my dolls, why is the back of their hair a tangled mess? 2012, amazing. Next up, we have this beautiful pink girl. She's got polypropylene hair, but no wax problem. It sort of looks like she does, but she literally does not. She is a beautiful, deeply tanned beauty with a gingerbread house on her head. I love gingerbread themed things. And this was towards the end. This was the beginning of the end, right? Because they were getting these really cheapy dresses. Unless she was part of like that, like a budget line or something. Let's take a look at this nice necklace. What is it? It's a book. Wow, it looks like scrolls or something. Cupcake shoes. Mattel, give us this back. Give it back. I want it back. And then we have this beautiful girl. I love these puff sleeves and this organza material. It goes over the bodice. It's sewn on. And she has this beautiful harness. I love body harnesses on dolls. It's just so beautiful. I love the hardware. This is a stinking gorgeous doll. This beautiful gold makeup she has around her eyes and glitter around her for her eyeshadow. And she has this gorgeous, beautiful princess-like tiara. And it's just a true princess tiara. It's not connected with like food or something like that. So this is really, really very beautiful. She does not have the wax hair problem, and she has nice saran hair. Let me see if we can see where she was made. No, it doesn't. You know what? It's on the backs of them, their torso, but I don't take the clothes off of these dolls. Next, we have this beautiful Icy Beauty. The wings connect to 2 prongs, which is a necklace. And I still have this plastic around her, but as you can see, it's starting to sort of get dried and starting to disintegrate. So I'm probably going to have to replace that somehow. I love her eye makeup and how it's like on one side of her face. I don't think I ever noticed that before. You know, I bought all these dolls and I just kind of bought them, took them out of the box and stored them. So I didn't really deeply look at the details of all these dolls, which is kind of good because they're sort of new to me now. I love her bluish periwinkle skin tone with the blonde hair. I'm not a fan of the boots, nor am I a fan of the color of the boots. But, you know, I'll have to like it because it's different. I want to straighten out her feet, her legs. Is this some sort of a print on her pants, or is it like, are they getting discolored? I guess they're getting discolored, but yeah, it's from some reaction of whatever doll she was laying on underneath her. But you guys, I don't want to have all them on display because I hate dusting, and dusting is a never-ending thing. You always have to dust. Okay, so I have another character of her. You always have to dust, and I just cannot imagine dusting the dolls and having to wash them. Like, I don't want to have to do that. So I'm going to have to live with having them in storage. And that's that. She has a really beautiful epaulet necklace. She's got some schmutz on her face. This is a really cute character. Really cute. I love the pink hair with the tan skin. She does not have the wax problem. She has polypropylene hair like her other version. I'm okay with her outfit. I just don't like this cheap material. Scratchy sandpapery. I like these little details that they have of the longer scarf coming out and things like that. I like that. Her shoes are beautiful. This is the gingerbread girl again, and I'm really into this character. I really like her. All right, so let's go through another box. Which set? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ooh, this is like my favorite character. And her too, I think. Oh, and Apple White. I always thought it was really interesting that they named her Apple White. I know it's Snow White and Take a Bite of the Forbidden Apple from the witch, but some of you may remember another Apple White who was an actual person who did exist years and years and years ago, and what he did. We're not going to get into that. I really like this character, this little bunny girl. This is like semi-cheap material. And look at this cute little, I don't even know what kind of fabric this is. This is an actual little vest over, oh my God, what does she have in here? Is it a tie? Get out of here. Is it a tie? Okay, it's painted on her shirt that she's wearing underneath, but it's still cute. And she has beautiful black hands, like they're dipped in ink. And I know it's supposed to be like gloves, but I like when they have like black hands. It's like so creepy. Like they're so lovely, but they have something kind of creepish about them. She's super wonky. I think I remember that she probably was the only one in the store. So I got her, but she's like super cockeyed. She's looking right and left. All right. I don't care about keeping them in the same boxes. Wow, this girl is amazing. Oh, we forgot to check if she has the wax in her head. I don't think she does, but she's heavily gelled, which is okay. Now this beautiful girl. She, thank goodness, does not have the wax in her hair, and she has saran hair. This is a beautiful doll. She looks like $1,000,000. And she's got some leftover wax on her head. For some reason, it's shiny here. Yeah, from another doll, I'm sure. This beautiful. I love these statement necklaces. Kind of cheap dress. She was one of those budget ones, but at least they had kick-ass boots and shoes. Look at these shoes. My gosh. And on to the next girl. This beautiful smoky pastel blue-haired beauty. She's got some wax problem, but she's got saran hair. She is so cute. She looks like Applewhite if Applewhite had blue hair. Who remembers the name of this character? I actually like this dress with her. It's sort of cheap and very simple. I don't think she had any other accessories that she came with. Oh, she's one of the cheaper ones. Look, no wrist articulation. But still beautiful hands nonetheless. And I really dig these shoes. I really love them. They're so Victorian. Now, this girl, this is, I remember, it's the blonde-haired one, not Applewhite. Who was she? Who is she? I forget. Look at this little bag, this lantern, like she's going in the forest to see Grandma, right? And look at the design on her dress. It's just fabulous. It's like forest and trees. And she's got knee-high sheer socks and these amazing, amazing boots. That's what I like about Ever After High. They had these black details, which gave an edginess to the characters and their expressions on their faces. They're not so sweet, but they're like beautiful, I think. And it just gives a really nice kind of darkness. And the last girl we're going to look at is this little Queen of Hearts. I've always loved the red heart over her left eye. Always loved it, and I love these collars. Victorian, Queen Victorian. She has saran hair. She does not. She has some glue problem in here. Oi! I love the crown that goes around her bun. I really, really love that. These dolls are just breathtaking. And I love the shapes of their faces. They have so round faces and these beautiful round foreheads. And here we go with the black hands. And look at these wrist decorations. I wouldn't really call them bracelets, right? They're like extensions of the black gloves that they're supposed to be wearing. Look at these beautiful tights, and look at her dress, how this is so royal. This sort of rhombus decoration tool style adage only starts from the sides and goes around to the back. It's so Baroque inspired. And look at these red, incredible shoes. There have the cards, like a deck of cards of Queen of Hearts, of course. Princess of Hearts, I guess. These dolls were so incredible. They are so incredible. I love my collection of Ever After High dolls. So guys, thank you so much for watching this sort of, go through of my Ever After High collection. This is part 1. Stay tuned for other parts, the rest of the videos of the reviews and go through of my Ever After High collection. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.